Hey everyone, how are you guys doing today? I pray that you all are blessed and having a great day. So, I want to give a quick testimony about how good God's been. I know you guys have probably seen some of my posts lately about my back and some of my praise reports, but I kind of just want to do like an official video. So, for the past 5 years, about 2020, I woke up one morning and my back literally went out. I couldn't do hardly anything. I could barely walk, stand. And for those that know that used to see me almost on my knees crawling and just scooting around on the floor or whatever, you guys know like I'm not making it up. But for 5 years, something happened to my back. I don't know what happened, but one day I woke up and my back was like in flames, like it was burning and it was very tight. I don't know if it was muscle spasms, but it was like the biggest muscle spasm you could think of for 5 years. Like I was bent over, I walked with a hunch on my back. I couldn't do your basic things, like for example, just walking to my mailbox in my apartment. I couldn't do it. So like I would allow mail to pile up for months in my mailbox because I just could not walk to my mailbox, or I would be in agony. Just simple things like vacuuming, cooking. Like I cooked sitting down in a chair, right? Like I remember a friend of mine just brought it to my attention. Like I remember you used to vacuum on your knees. You used to cook sitting down. And I remember that like when I would cook in my kitchen, I would have a chair and I would have to sit down to cook. And it would be kind of embarrassing because this didn't start till about age 35. So about 35 to 40, no relief, nothing, you know. So now, this year, I started working at my church, Miracle Life Family Outreach. Love my church. But if some of you guys have been here, you guys know how big this church is, right? So about May of this year, I started working in the church. So I do a lot of cleaning, a lot of walking, vacuuming. So mind you, I was still in pain. I was still in agony while serving, while cleaning. But then all of a sudden, God just started healing me day by day. I didn't even notice it until like one day I was like, wait, my back doesn't hurt anymore, right? And I'm talking about like I average probably 5 to 7,000 steps a day. Sometimes I may hit 10,000, but on the average, I'm averaging probably 6,000 steps a day. And so I'm losing a lot of weight. I'm so happy about that. I'm excited. But I'm so excited that God healed me while serving the church, while serving the ministry, while serving, you know. But I'm just so grateful. And so I wanted to just give this quick testimony about how good God is. And as some of you guys know too, I'm a bass player, so I'm a musician. So being a bass player with a bad back is just not a good combination. So for the past 5 years, I've been playing the bass sitting down and still in pain. So yesterday, for the first time, I played the bass at my church, standing up. I was standing up at least 2 hours, and I was like, wait a minute, I haven't sat down. I'm not in any pain. But it's so crazy because this literally ruined my life. Like I never thought I was going to live a regular life, because of just how much pain I was in. I just kind of gave up on life, really. Some days I was actually suicidal. People don't know that, but I used to be suicidal like sometimes because my back just hurt so bad and there was nothing I could do about it. And I was bent over like an old lady. I was 35 years old when it happened, but I felt like I was 70. So I'm just so grateful that God has healed me every single day. God is healing me. And I'm telling you, like, I can stand up and sing now. Before I sat down, here, I'm about to show you, no lie. So here's the stage that I sing on, right? You don't see a chair in my middle microphone, but here's the chair that I used to sit on for the past year I have sat in this chair on the stage worshiping because I was in so much pain. But I'm grateful for God that I have not had to sit in the chair. Last week was my first Sunday not having to sit down and sing. So I'm grateful for God. I just wanted to give you just the testimony of how good God is. And if you are in pain, if you are in discomfort, but you still have a servant's heart, I want to encourage you not to give up, not to stop serving because of how you feel, because I could have done that. But I'm so grateful to God. And so I just want to encourage you guys to keep pressing forward, keep going for your dreams, no matter how you may feel physically, mentally. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. All right, I love you guys. Have a great day. That's your Fifi nugget for the day. Keep pushing, keep serving. Love y'all.